Alright fellas, what's going on? Denonu here, the man with the biggest and the most blackest privilege on YouTube. And as you can see, this is the Elder Scrolls Morrowind. Coming back to the third Elder Scrolls game. And I've been bought it last weekend on Friday. And then I've been trying out this new Warden class. I'm level 23. So far I feel overpowered. I feel like this character breaks the game, but you know, I'm not an MMO guy, so I may not be knowing what I'm talking about on that. So, but what I figured is, since everybody who does MMOs and stuff pretty much does class videos and setups and all that kind of sort of jazz, I'm not one to do that, so to speak. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try to record the game. I'm going to do what we've been doing with it. I'm going to try to record every quest line I come across from beginning to end. I'm going to try not to cut things out. So far, as far as Morrowind, even with the rest of the game on this character, like the only thing I've really done quest-wise is probably I tried to get a little bit of the main story in, only because I'm trying to rank my character up to 50 as fast as possible, the way I can take advantage of my champion points. But we've traveled everywhere. I've just been, been pretty much farming, so I haven't really done anything. I was gonna do this on my new tank character, the one that you guys have probably seen in the past few videos, but the reason why I haven't is because from what I'm hearing about this Warden, it's really, really strong. So I'm probably, I made this character. I knew I was gonna try it out, but the class benefits is so much better than the typical. I think I was a Breton before on my female character. I know I still have the character, so I may break it up, do things a little bit different. I know we're still gonna do the Thieves Guild stuff with her, only because I started it on it, and I don't mind, jumping back on that character to do that, and maybe some of the DLCs. But we may jump on it with this character too, if you guys want to see me run it with him, see how it plays. I don't know. But we're just going to try to record most of the, not just the story quests, but every quest I do here. So it's going to probably mean long videos. I don't know if I'm going to break it up into each individual quest, or, I don't know how I'm going to break them up. But so far, as far as what I like about the game so far, like I ran around and teleported to all the major towns anyway. And it's surreal, let me just say that, because I was somebody who ran through Morrowind multiple times, and it just feels kind of weird. Like coming back through here, right? My first thing was like, oh, why isn't the first quest talk to this guy so you can enter the country? Like I was running through here, and I was like, well, I'm just gonna steal everything on this table and steal all the candlesticks and stuff to sell them later. But it's pretty cool to see how they how things translate. I know it's not a one-to-one translation because of the difference in the graphics engine and everything, but it is pretty cool. Just to give my first initial impressions on it. I did like how they had the sky shard right here, because only this is where you found like that ring that was in the barrel that you had to give to that guy way back when. But let's see if we can leave out here. Like I said, there wasn't any quest in here, so. But let's talk to this person here.
Someone, we need help.
Are you paying money? Money, booty, or food, one of the three.
Outside 𝐥𝐤𝐤. So much blood. They need help. I'm not exactly sure. The buoyant armiger was accompanying Conund on a mission for Lord Vivec, but something terrible must have happened. Conund sent me to find help. She's on the road just outside of 𝐥𝐤𝐤. Will you help them?
Yeah, okay. I'm probably gonna jump into I don't know if this is the main story, but I'm gonna probably do the main quest line of Morrowind first, and then jump around and do some of the side stuff, or we may break it up, but I'm gonna try to stick to the main story. Let's see what happened to this guy. Who killed him?
Forgive me, Outlander, but I have enough to deal with. I'm just a simple tribunal priest, and the trouble at the ancestral tomb was too much for even our buoyant armiger to deal with. I have failed Lord Vivec, and left a colleague alone at the tomb. Lord Vivec sent the three of us to seek guidance at the Denonu ancestral tomb. We were attacked when we got there, and our guard was seriously hurt. I barely got her to safety, but we failed to complete the mission Lord 𝐸𝐸𝐾 bestowed upon us. Canon 𝐸𝐸𝐿. He remained behind after we retreated from the tomb. I know he wants to get back inside and ask Lord 𝐸𝐸𝐾's questions, but there's no way he can get past the Daedra, or ask the questions on his own. May the Three grant him wisdom.
𝐷𝐸𝐸𝐿, what's wrong? Someone help!
By the Three! First a wounded armiger, now this!
By dawn and dusk, evil creeps through the shadows of my beloved Vvardenfell. But an outlander arrives to aid my people, just as I have foreseen.
Those words, what do they mean?
What happened?
Merciful Azura, the Mother Soul spoke through you. It's a miracle!
Lord 𝐸𝐸𝐾, protect me. That was Azura, the Queen of the Night Sky. And you, she spoke directly to you, Outlander. I'm surprised the Daedric Prince would risk Lord 𝐸𝐸𝐾's wrath to proclaim a prophecy. But she did say you were here to aid us. The Daedric Prince Azura possessed that woman and spoke through her. I've heard of such occurrences, of course, but to witness such an event... She said evil creeps through the land. I wonder if it has anything to do with what we saw at the tomb. We sought guidance in a matter that concerns Lord 𝐸𝐸𝐾. I received specific questions to ask while 𝐸𝐸𝐿 concentrated on summoning his ancestor. The Daedra ruined those plans when they fell upon 𝐿𝐸𝐿, and we were forced to flee. Vile creatures from oblivion! You hear about an odd ghost or a nest of vampires, but never Daedra. Please, if they're still there, they'll rip Canon 𝐸𝐸𝐿 apart. He's definitely not a warrior. Just look at what they did to the Buoyant Armiger. The Buoyant Armigers comprise one of the military orders of the Tribunal Temple. They seek to emulate Lord 𝐸𝐸𝐾's deeds through actions and words. Poor 𝐸𝐸𝐿. Those monsters went straight for her. Her blood flowed like lava from Red Mountain. Where are you from? Children learn of Red Mountain before they even taste Flynn. The mountain sits at the center of Vvardenfell, periodically rumbling like a sleeping Nyx shaking its leg. Lately, however, it seems to be waking from its long slumber.
Okay. So I gotta go and help this dude at this temple. Okay. That we can do. Alright. Oh.
Bah! Dull-clawed pieces of... How could this happen, Falura? Ah!
Alright, what does this one want?
Yes. Hello. What are you doing out in the middle of nowhere? Going for a walk? This one often walks. Around here, I mean.
Okay.
Nervous? Me? Ha! Do not make this one laugh. 𝐸𝐸𝐿 here is just horrible. Bandits kicked this one out of his home and stole his crops. 𝐸𝐸𝐿 here is just a simple farmer, you see. They will make me a starving pauper. You will help? Oh, bless you. This one planted his crops in a cavern nearby. 𝐸𝐿𝐿, please, retrieve my notes and poison the water. Without proper irrigation, the plants will wither. It pains me to kill them, but these bandits must not prosper. You are a true hero, Walker. A brave and noble warrior. Falura and I are forever in your debt. Sorry, I was just... Hey! You and I have the same belt buckle. What are the chances, huh?
Okay.
I am sorry. This one is a nervous wreck. 𝐸𝐿𝐿 is growing a rare 𝐿𝐥𝐤𝐿 herb. Very delicate and very desirable. good for seasoning fish and soothing the humors. Satisfied? Do not worry, Walker. You can depend on 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐤.
Yeah, okay. Alright, let me see something. Is that nearby? Let me see. Because if that's like nearby, then I can do that. Alright, so is the tomb. Alright, so that's taking me somewhere else. Okay, so let me see. Let me see. Probably gotta consolidate my quest list and delete a bunch of these. Yeah. Let me abandon most of these here. This is just stuff that I've picked up while I was just running around farming and trying to do some side story quests for experience. So, no, I already started that one. Yeah, I guess we could do that at least for a little bit. That's almost done. I'm trying to see on the side there which one of these have I at least started, because then I can at least finish them out. Let me see what that is first, because that sounds interesting. Alright, let me leave all the Morrowind stuff. Let me do this for right now. Make that active, that way I can see how far that one is. DLC. Mage's Guild, okay. Alright. Let's see how far that one is. Because if that other one's on the way, then we could just knock that out real quick. Alright, so it's in the other direction. Alright. Let me knock this one out real quick, because this is probably going to be simple, and then we can go to that temple, so. I know this was the same road that, in the original Morrowind game, this one guy wanted to travel in between towns really quick. So what he did was he invented this spell that let him jump really high. But the problem with it was it didn't give him super strength or nothing. So he leapt really high, but then the fall killed him. And you were just walking along this path, and like all you heard was like ah, and you just seen him fall from the sky and die. And when you were playing the game, you're like, what the hell, like. Why does guy just fall from the sky? And then you look on his body and see the note, and it's like, oh, that's how he died. And you could take his boots if you wanted to, you know, to make you like jump higher or something, or increase your your athletics. But yeah, Morrowind had some interesting quests. The reasons why I like Morrowind probably better. I don't think this is gonna be the same as Morrowind, you know, even though I think it's sharing the same name. I think it's gonna be a little bit they may touch on some things here and there, but the game mechanics are gonna be all different. I know it's not the same game, but I know in Morrowind you can kill like anybody. In Oblivion and Skyrim, they changed that, because in Morrowind you could break your game. You could kill the wrong person, and then if you did it, the game would be like, oh, you killed this person. He was an important person to the story. You can't complete the story. Please load from your save. But you could just be like, you know, I choose not to save or whatever. And the game will just continue, but you could never do the main story because you killed somebody that was important, you know, to it. Or who would give you a quest or something like that. So I thought that was pretty cool. In the later games, they changed that. In Oblivion, you couldn't really kill him at all. And I think in Skyrim, they would just, you know, be like Will Smith's son and just take a knee. Alright, let's see what we got here. These things, I don't even think these things really attack. They're just kind of there. Alright, let's see where we're going. We don't have to fight everybody because I'm a beast. I can just walk right by these guys and probably tank them all at the end of the thing where we gotta go. I'm debating how I want to make my Warden, because right now I'm playing him like, I guess, a tank. You know, Ice Mage tank kind of sort of thing. I got all my points specced out in health. I'm probably going to use the sword and my shield as my primary weapon. Maybe jump to two-handed. I know since I played with staffs on my Templar character and my mage character, I'm probably not even going to use staffs like that. I'm just tired of using the destruction staff, so we're going to do with changeable weapons. Alright. Where are we going? I don't see, unless they want me to go back here. Nope. How am I supposed to... Oh. Can we jump that? There we go. Alright. Bad guys. Let me see. Okay. Gotta go this way. Excuse me, fellas. The best warden ever is coming through. I do need the experience now. Alright. Alright, let's get it done. Yep, you guys are nothing. You're like insects. Like, this is why I feel overpowered. Like, I could just, like... I could tank so much damage. It's ridiculous. I mean, I know these are NPCs and everything, and I know I'm, like, you know, playing story missions and shit, but... It's just... I don't know whether it's my champion points, because, like, I have, like, 3 or 4 characters on this game. Probably, like, 4. This is probably, like, my 5th. So... I know I can run into any one of these situations and be just fine, you know, so maybe it's that. More than likely it probably is, but I just feel overpowered. Like, I feel like, plus a lot of the warden's powers, they give me health back, or they give me other side benefits that's extremely helpful. Plus you get the little bear companion to pull aggro and whatnot, so it's just like, I just feel like I'm overpowered. Like, I'm not even healing right now, you know. So, and I get why they do that. I mean, they're trying to sell Morrowind, and this is the new class, so they're trying to, you know, make people want to, you know, buy the product. So they'll probably patch it out later on in the game. Like, if it is overpowered, probably within the next 2 or 3 months, they'll probably patch it, make it a little bit weaker, or buff the other, you know, classes to make things stronger. That's the reason why I jumped off of my Templar, because if they were making this the stronger character, I'd rather just make a new Warden, you know, and try it out, because I knew I was going to do it anyway, so... Alright, now didn't he say we had to poison the water? Alright, poison the crop. Alright, so the crop is a little bit further up. I was hoping that guy would get beat down. I was gonna sit there and watch him too. I don't know. Sometimes I like to help people out in this game. I don't mind helping people. This would be cool, like if you poison the water and like the water would change color to like purple or something. Simple chest. I forgot. I don't have no lockpicks on this character. I had like 20, but I gave them all to my friend because he was trying to unlock something. And I have lockpicks on my Templar character, but I gotta either put them in the guild bank or transfer them. Might as well help this guy out. Give him some heals. I noticed a lot more people are on the game too, so I'm guessing a bunch of people probably bought the Morrowind DLC. Oh, I'm sorry, expansion. Because I think I was mad as hell when I bought it. Because I have ESO Plus, which is like the subscription thing. And normally with that, if you have it, you get all the game's DLC for free. Well, like I said, it ain't really free. You're paying for it in the long run, but you get all the DLC. You know, like if you have ESO Plus, you get all the DLC every time they come out with something. And I thought this was technically DLC because that's what it is, right? But no, this is considered an expansion. So this isn't included. I had to actually pay like an extra $40 in order to get this. I was mad as hell. I was like, what the hell? This bullshit. It's still technically DLC. Ain't nothing different about it. It just adds a new area. They did that shit before. Like this game has probably like 2 or 3 areas in it that they've added in, and you know, those are DLC, but this is somehow counted as, you know, as an expansion. That's bullshit. Go bear. I swear this bear is ridiculous. Like, it's basically like you have these things in the game what are called ultimates. Like the bear is the ultimate, and just to let you guys know, for those of you who don't play the game, see how like at the top of each one of these skill trees you have a move where it's like this one's Sleet Storm, Secluded Grove, and Wild Guardian. Those are what's called ultimates. In the corner there where the bear icon is on the right hand side down there, over time as you fight that fills up, and then once you have it filled up you can use it, and it's basically like a high damaging move or a high healing ability, so to speak. And the other ones work just like that. Once you fill it up, you could use it anytime you want. The bear, on the other hand, is like an ultimate I can call out and just have him stay out. Like I could just summon him, and he just runs around until he gets killed, which is, it takes an extremely lot of damage to do. And he acts just basically like a summon creature or a pet. But in addition to that, I can, once his thing fills up to a certain number, I can hit the triggers and have him do like a strong attack that does close to like, let's say from 7,000 to 10,000 damage. Did I just run in a big ass circle? Yeah, I did. Alright, let me help this guy out. Looks like he needs it. You know, he's not a beast like I am. Dude, you're not even fighting, come on. And I love this swarm move because that'll jump to enemies after it kills somebody. He's just gonna come back with experience points like, what the hell happens to the monster? Alright, let me make sure I go the right way this time. Alright, so I gotta go directly across and then to the right, okay. Can't believe I just ran into a circle. That's messed up. But it's Monday, I'm just now waking up, so gotta fully wake up here. But I figured I'd start recording this. Like, I got the whole week off, so I figured why not jump into this game and really get some recordings out for you guys. So expect stuff all week. I'm probably gonna finish out Mass Effect 2 and you know, get those uploaded too. Plus we got E3 going on, so I gotta make videos talking about those and all the conferences. I'm probably gonna go through and make videos tonight talking about because I think they had the Bethesda conference and Microsoft conference. So I'm probably gonna, you know, make videos tonight talking about those and what I think about some of the games and stuff. Ah, crap, did the same thing I did last time. Okay. You guys gonna let me walk out of here? Come on. Please. I mean, you know, with a cherry on top, can I please walk out? Yeah, thank you. But yeah, definitely got to get my thoughts, you know, about E3 and everything there. I'm debating whether if I'm gonna make it all in. Oh, really? Really? Okay. I'm debating whether if I'm gonna make one podcast video just talking about it, but I'm leaning towards probably doing you know, separate videos and things like that. Or I may make it one long podcast video and then break it up during parts, but right now I'm leaning towards making it separate videos, so. I know I've skimmed the Xbox conference. I didn't watch it completely, but I just, you know, skimmed it a little bit. Plus I've been here and I've been watching a few other people's videos talking about it on YouTube and things like that, so far they're not really impressing me, but I will talk about that later when I put up the video. Alright, let's go talk back to Mr. 𝐾𝐨𝐧'𝐭. Go turn this in, and then we can head off to that ancestral tomb and, I guess, save that other guy's butt. Pull his bacon out of the fire, so to speak. And I know I can't make this video too long, so we'll probably knock out that other quest. I may do it like that, since I don't want to make the videos too short. I'm probably going to do 2 quests at a time. So after we do the next one, I'm probably going to stop this video, then do 2 more, things like that. So just to break it up. Don't want to make things, don't want to make like an hour-long video for each quest.
Sarah, a moment, please.
Okay. Was the 𝐾𝐨 dude lying? Because he seemed like he was lying.
You made it. Good. We have a great deal to talk about in a short period of time. In a clearing to the southeast, but that can wait. I trust you've seen what 𝐥𝐤𝐤 and I were growing in there. Moon sugar. In its raw form. It's a crude narcotic, but if you refine it, it becomes something truly odious. Skooma. I had to be sure he could do it. Moon sugar is temperamental. No one's been able to grow it here in Vardenfell. Until 𝐥𝐤𝐤. I need you to take the notes you found to Captain Bethis in 𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸. Tell him everything. He'll handle the rest. It's complicated. I was a member of House Redwin's Narcotics Oath Bureau. I made some very serious mistakes. If I brought this tip to Captain Bethis, he would ignore me. But he has no reason to distrust you. Please, do this for me, Sarah.
So you were like the Morrowind's version of the DEA? That's what this is?
I'd rather not discuss it. Suffice it to say that the skooma trade offers many dark incentives. Especially for undercover officers. It's easy to cross the line. Too easy. Hopefully this arrest and seizure will help me make amends.
So you got addicted? Is that what this is?
If you'd ever taken it, you
got in too deep?
Skooma is a powerful hallucinogen. Addictive, deadly, and cheap. Lethal overdoses are routine in Morrowind. Once it's got its hooks in you, you'll do anything to get it. Steal, rape, kill, whatever.
Ain't that the truth? I remember playing the original Morrowind. They talk about how skooma infected their societies in certain villages and stuff like that, and they basically had drug dens and people just was like straight addicted to skooma.
I don't know, but it doesn't matter. He's developed a method to grow vast quantities of moon sugar in Vardenfell. That's a dangerous skill. Too dangerous. Can you imagine what would happen if the 𝐾𝐨 crime family got hold of his notes? 𝐥𝐤𝐤 is no Daedric prince, but his work could be just as destructive. Please, just do the right thing.
That's really not an incentive for me, just saying.
I'd rather not discuss it.
Alright. So let's go back to what's-his-face. Go talk to him. See if he'll, give me anything for keeping his notes. And then if he doesn't give me anything substantial, then we can go turn the notes into the cops. Where is he at? There he goes. Alright, let's see if he will give me anything to keep his secret.
You are kind to check up on 𝐥𝐤𝐤, but this one is fine. Again, thank you.
Oh, I could just straight up snitch on her. Okay. Since he's not telling me he'll give me anything, so dude, let me see.
What? How could she? Why would she do that? 𝐥𝐤𝐤 is no threat to anyone. Skooma? No. 𝐥𝐤𝐤 does not make skooma. My sister and cousin were both addicts. This one would never make such a thing. I only grow moon sugar, Walker. For personal use, you see. You would not ruin a life over such a thing, would you? Hey, 𝐥𝐤𝐤 has huge appetites. A little sugar in the morning to start the day, a little in the evening to soothe the soul. Moon sugar is a beautiful thing, my friend. The Riddlethar's gift to all Khajiit. Is the pursuit of pleasure really so bad? 𝐥𝐤𝐤 is glad you agree. This one just needs to gather his belongings. then he will be on.
Alright, well, since he didn't give me anything, guess where I'm going. He should have been like, look, you know, I could put you in, I could put a good word into the people I work for, you know what I'm saying? You know, they'll be more than happy to pay you like $5 grand in order, for you to shut the hell up. And I'd have been like, alright, cool, bet, here's your notes. Or like, like we got this weapon, or you get like a monthly stipend every time they put in product. I'd have been good. Oh. I was about to say, like, what the hell?
Now, citizen, I'm up to my armpits in problems today. 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐤? I thought him a clueless sugar sop. If he's managed to grow moon sugar here in Vardenfell, he's more cunning than he seems. Make no mistake, we'll find him. The tribunal thanks you for your help, Outlander. Take this as your reward.
It's not really a good reward, but...
Something else? A skooma baron you'd like to report, perhaps? No? Then move along.
Man, I just helped you out. Fuck you. You don't gotta take that time with me. Alright. Off to the ancestral tomb. Probably gotta save this guy's life. I'm hoping to go back to Vivec. I don't know if, I'm guessing, I don't know if the main story is gonna take us there, but I'm assuming it is. Because Vivec was like my favorite town in Morrowind. I just loved how it looked with the water and the bridges and stuff everywhere.
Those monsters, it's too dangerous.
Oh, he's right here.
What am I going to do? Did Conund Valasar send you? Oh, she did, didn't she? That means she made it to 𝐸𝐸. Vivec be praised. Will you help me complete my mission? It would be sacrilege if I don't enter my family's tomb and make Lord Vivec's inquiries. As the saints declare, the tribunal always provides. We'll need to be cautious, however. 𝐥𝐸𝐤 invaded the tomb. Makes it hard to talk to one's ancestors while monsters try to eat you. I'll also need your help when we reach the summoning chamber. Take this scroll with Lord Vivec's inquiries. While I summon forth my ancestor spirit and concentrate on maintaining the connection, you must ask the questions. He insists we use the exact phrasing. We can go inside when you're ready. We're really going to do this. I wish I knew how 𝐥𝐸𝐤 got into my family tomb, but I'm sure you can handle them. At least you know they're there. They ambushed poor Armiger Urnsi. Took her completely by surprise. Follow me. I'll open the door. Follow me.
All right, let's go.
Keep an eye out for those 𝐥𝐸𝐤.
Maybe 𝐥𝐸𝐤 got in there because your ancestors were, worshiping Daedric lords.
Careful. The creatures attacked as soon as we entered the Hall of Remembrance.
Alright. Guess we're going this way. Can't open that door, okay. Looks we're gonna take the long way around. Let's see, anything back here? Nope.
This used to be such a peaceful place. I came.
Don't worry, chick, I got you. Oh wait, guy. Thought he had a chick character. Oh, he just now starting the game. Okay. I guess people didn't wait to play this like I did. Are those people frozen right there? Might as well get everybody in on the party. You over there, come on. Get some of this butt whooping. I guess we're going this way. I hate when they make everything the same button. There we go.
We're nearly there. Then we can summon my ancestor.
Yeah. We'll get there. All in due time, as they say.
The summoning chamber. I'll call forth my ancestor, then you can ask Vivek's questions.
Okay. Since he said we had to use the exact phrasing, let me see. Let me just see. Heart enemy did Sitha. Okay. Alright, so.
My Lord Vivek has inquiries that only you can answer, my lady. My companion will present them with your permission.
The warrior poet? Very well. Ask Vivek's questions. Ask the warrior.
Okay, so they're just gonna automatically do it.
Ah, Lord Vivek always had a way with words. Tell him to rest assured. The heart remains safe. I wonder why that concerns him. Ask the remaining questions as my time here is short. An enemy of old, yes, but not the one that Vivek presumes. So 𝐷𝐸𝐿 imagined multiple scenarios and contemplated endless solutions. He even experimented with his divinity, drawing energy to study before returning it. Loss will come, he foresaw, but not until the collapse of the temple.
I hope that's what Lord Vivek needed. Let's talk outside.
Alright. Thought we had to fight a boss or something at the end of this, but I guess not. Alright. This guy's... I'm hoping he probably sends me to Vivek. That way we could probably pick up a bunch of quests there, you know, if they have them there. Also, I hope they're gonna have the Morag Tong in this too. They were like the Dark Brotherhood before the Dark Brotherhood, for those of you who don't know. In Morrowind, they were the Assassin Guild that you can do quests and stuff for, except a lot of their stuff, rather than do like take out contracts to kill specific people, their stuff was more tailored to political motives and things like that for you know, for the faction it was with.
Thank you for helping me complete my task. Now, I need to return to Vivek City. Have you been there? Oh, it's amazing. Ziggurats rising out of the water, the moonlit hanging in the sky above. You should meet me there so I can introduce you to Lord Vivek.
Yes, yes I should.
I understood neither the questions asked nor the answers received. Not that I expected you. Some things aren't meant for mortal minds. That's another reason for you to come to Vivek City, to help me explain what my ancestors said. Excellent. I just need to make a quick stop in 𝐸 to check on my original traveling companions. When you get to Vivek City, head right to the palace and I'll meet you there. I know that Lord Vivek will want to reward you for assisting me. I'll be along shortly. When you get to Vivek City, head directly for Lord Vivek's palace. Once there, I'll make introductions and we can tell the warrior poet everything we've learned. Of course. As I said, the tribunal consists of our 3 living gods, Vivek, 𝐸𝐿, and 𝐸𝐿. They lead us in spiritual matters and rule over Dunmer society as god monarchs of the Dark Elves. I serve Vivek, but honor the entire tribunal. Unfortunately, no. The Dunmer houses bow to the tribunal, but the savage Ashlanders refuse to acknowledge their divinity. The heretics never allowed themselves to be assimilated into the great houses. Instead, they hold to primitive superstitions.
Alright. Guess we gotta go to Vivek, which is right down the road here, so I guess we don't even gotta fast travel. I could have swore maybe it's just me. Oh, or maybe the map looks a little bit different. I could have swore in the original Morrowind game, 𝐕vec was kind of like somewhere like in here. Like it was a little bit over to the right. I don't remember it being right next to the main city you was in. I remember it being like a little bit away because I remember having to walk there. So, but I don't know. Maybe it's just my imagination. All right. I was gonna fast travel, and then I was like, it's right here, so it'd be kind of a waste of money. I gotta get my walking speed back up. I'm kind of upset too. Like on my my main Templar character, I brought a bunch of the riding speed upgrades from the Crown store, so I maxed out my riding speed. Right. I did the same thing on my mage character and on my new female Breton tank that I made. You know. And just as I did that, then they came out with the Warden character, right? And I was like, well, if that's going to be my new main character, I got to do the same thing for him too. So it's like, $75 came and went. Because I think it cost $25 to buy all the upgrades and stuff. Well, up. All right, let me run away from him. Make sure I'm going in the right direction. All right, we got to go south. Went east a little bit too much. There we go. Eh, dude, go away. I don't fight maggots and insects. Let's see. Can we just, like, cut through? Do I gotta follow the road? Alright. Let's see. Maybe we can just swim across to that dock and just get over there that way. I think, hold on, didn't they have a teleport in the city? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's worth it. What I did was, before I got off last night, because I was running around farming the main game, right? Since I knew I was going to make this video here today, what I did was, I ran around all the major town areas. Well, not all of them. I got teleported all the way around, so I had them on my map so I can travel easier. But I ran around 𝐕vec, just exploring, just to see what's different. I didn't go into a lot of places, but I did go into the palace. And I'm guessing that's where this is going to take us here. But I did activate this Way Shrine Temple, so... Let me see, okay. There we go. Because I think I ran in here... I couldn't enter none of the doors and couldn't talk to nobody, but I came out and jumped off into the river.
Praise 𝐕vec.
Let's go talk to whoever we got to talk to. Oh, they just gonna let me talk to 𝐕vec. That's how it is? I know in Morrowind, you couldn't really, at least right away, you couldn't really talk to him directly. You know what I'm saying? You did quests for his people, but I think you talked to him at like the end of the game when you beat the main quest line. You didn't just straight up talk to him like this, where he was just in front of you.
As you say, I'll be in my office if you need me. Step forward, friend of Levuul, and let us speak. Canon Levuul says you helped him in his mission. As I have written, the one who helps my ally becomes my friend. Despite the Archcanon's concerns, I greet you with sincerity and pose a simple question. Will you assist us further, Outlander? I have ordinators and armigers at my disposal. Vast armies of followers and dedicated priests. What I don't have, however, is a fresh perspective. Will you set aside your personal goals for a time and become the eyes and ears of a god? Good. I need assistance to investigate a strange phenomenon that the Ancestor confirmed may indeed be a problem. We'll start with a simple divination ritual. Archcanon Tarvis can tell you what we need to delve into this mystery. The situation that troubles me has taken a toll on my Archcanon, but he's a faithful servant. Tarvis will do as I say, and I say we need your assistance. Find the Archcanon in his office, and he'll tell you how to proceed. Daedric Prince. I suppose the same events that concern me might interest Azura, though she could just as easily be the source of these troubles. Red Mountain, strange Daedra, and then there's... well, we'll talk more about that when you return.
Okay. Let me go talk to the one guy. Alright. I'm gonna try to play it out, at least until we get to the next part here. Because they still haven't given me a reward yet, so I'm guessing that's what this guy does. And then he sets me on the next quest, so...
Outlander. Lord Vivec trusts too much to put his faith in one such as you, but who am I to question my god? I suppose he sent you to me so I could put you to work? Did he say which task he wants us to accomplish first? Ah, yes. We do need to perform a ritual to reveal the nature of the phenomenon that vexes Lord Vivec. Now listen closely. I hate to repeat myself. Despite my objections, Vivec believes you were sent to help, so I'll do my best to assist you. Go to the ziggurat that's still under construction and tell the Overseer that Lord Vivec requires the Blessing Stone. Then bring it to me in the palace. You'll receive a simple errand in the service of Lord Vivec, and countless questions form unbidden in your mind. Very well, go ahead. Ask your questions. It's not like I'm the busy arch-canon of a living god or anything.
Oh, dude, get your head out of your ass. I don't really care what he has to say. Alright. Alright, fellas, let me end this video here. And we're going to pick things back up on the next one, find out what this Blessing Stone is, and I guess perform whatever ritual they want it to do. So I hope you guys have been enjoying the video so far. I really do appreciate you guys for watching them. Be on the lookout for more every day. My name is Denonu, the man with the biggest and the most blackest privilege on YouTube. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.